I am going to announce where we are, but right now I was looking at some random houses and I decided to look at nyxxtrix's and I saw this. Actually, this is not even the entrance. Let me go back to the entrance. And I was like, oh no, 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 no. We're not going to explore this without people watching. This is too neato. Weird and neato, and I think I'm already excited about it. So let me just grab my notifications to let people know that I'm streaming. We have a bunch of additional news to go over today, additional contests. There's a whole lot of stuff going on that I need to tell you about. There's another guildless Discord that we need to talk about too. I don't know if they're going to let me post about my streaming. I hope they do, but you never know. Yesterday I did not summarize my stream. You might have to do that later today, but there were only 2 houses that we actually looked at yesterday. The rest was, where's the Twitch channel? Streams. The rest were me building. Okay, so everyone is now informed of said stream. Thank you for the follow, Scout Finch. I don't think I sent you anything yet, Scout Finch. Guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a carpet, because that's what I have. Oh no, I'll give you my toadstools. Those are worth a little bit more. Hopefully you have an actual NA account. Scout Finch 02. I don't know. This doesn't seem like a name. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, it worked. Sweet. Okay, so we're in this crazy entrance. This is all FX, by the way. 538 items out of 700, 179 out of 2,000 effects. Now, yesterday we looked at one of these homes, nyxxtrix's homes, and it was amazing. And so it was just crazy. But crazy in a good way. When I say crazy, I don't mean to suggest that she's actually crazy. I just think this is just truthfully, oh shoot, I forgot to give money to my guilds. All right, don't let me forget if anyone's on that I have to give money to my guilds because tonight is Sunday. Sunday dues are due. Look at that, the cat just sitting on top of the skull. That's kind of crazy. Pretty exciting. I mean, it's obviously a little bit on the occult side. Wow, look at that. I'm blown away. This is the price of admission right here. So what they've done here is with effects, they've taken the stained glass window and they've put it in front of some of the fish and the bubbles are all effects. But look at what's really there is actually quite amazing too. Just the plants, the coral, the treasure. The treasure really looks good there. Even the sand wheels or the sand circles and all of that is pretty awesome. I really am impressed by this. Price of admission right there. So I say it's a villa vampire, and this could perhaps, or villa vampir. Explain why I say that. So let's try another. What house is this? This is Hall of the Lunar Champion. So this is insane in a good way. Lots of blood on the floor. Creepy, creepy. What is that they used as an entrance door? What is that? That's some sort of... Okay, I think those are those limestone steps just done into a circle, which is kind of amazing. Snack. I guess I'm in trouble. They're gonna shoot me. menu snack to roasted snack with snack sauce, buttered snack with snack dip, snack with side of snack, mom's snack spaghetti, vegan shot on site. I'm not a full-time vegan, so I guess I might not be shot on site, but I'm trying to be. This is hilarious. This just is hilarious. I do it for health reasons, but if I'm doing it for health reasons, I don't think getting shot is good for my health, just saying. Oh, I didn't even notice. I was just looking at this so quickly. I didn't even realize this is the Daedric table that I have no idea what to do with. And we've got a little bit of Zelda going on here. I don't know why. This reminds me of a certain painting. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but oh gosh. There's a Nighthawks. That is the painting it reminds me of, Nighthawks. I'll show it to you. It actually looks like, to me, it looks like Nighthawks a little bit. I'll show it to you in a minute. I have to download it because that's the way that my idiot thing works. But as soon as I download it, it should open right up. Okay, see this painting? Can you see this painting? Yes. That's the painting this reminds me of. This is called Nighthawks. Who is this by? Edward Hopper, 1942. So that's, for some reason, this spot here reminds me a little bit of Nighthawks, and I don't know why. But look, we learned something. We're actually not as ignorant as we might seem. I mean, not as ignorant as I might seem. I do know some art, even if it's pop culture art. So we've got a lot of meals going on here. I don't see the snack, though. They should have a whole lot of snack in the background. For those of the uninitiated, snack is just a silly word for snake that has become popular on the internets. So people say snack because it's just, no step on snack. You know, the don't tread on me image. Sometimes they do it with no step on snack. It's just cuteness. Don't even try to interpret it beyond that. I love this layout. Look at all of the stuff going on here. It's just busy. I like that. I guess this is where they're cutting up meat, but not snack. I still see no snack here. There needs to be more snack. Like hanging snack. I'm going to send a message to nyxxtrix. More hanging snack. There. Important business. I had to tell her. More hanging snack. All effects just everywhere. I love it. Extra floor here. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but this is pretty cool. Really, really stoked over this. Wait till I show you guys what I finished last night in terms of the house we were working on together. It's pretty amazing. I'm running around like a loony because I'm trying to find the way into the halls of Colossus. So I'm guessing this is the way in, but it may not be anything in here because that front room is pretty busy. Like there's a lot going on. Oh, there's something here. Stairs. I always do like it when people build up. Holy crap. You know, this is what I was saying yesterday about busy / very bright effects. They can turn some people off, but this is so creative and amazingly avant-garde and out there that I'm, oh my God, look at the lava. That's kind of crazy. What I kind of want to have happen though. Okay, I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. I'm going to post that to Cardi and say he needs to make the lava scalable. Because I think if he did that, you could see it would be less weird looking. Hold on a second. I don't think he ever thought that anyone was going to use that much lava in one place. upload. Okay, so I'm posting this to where Cardi partially runs Divine Design Alliance, so putting that up there for him to see. Maybe I can help nyxxtrix out a little bit and get her some additional quality, because I'm pretty sure that would just look much better than the repeating pattern. But I am really impressed already. I'm actually really excited about this. This is wild. It's got a lot of potential too if things are changed. I should be putting the Christmas tree away. We're going to do it a little bit later today. We were going to do it the other day, but my husband came home so tired and so worn out from all his errands. Moongrave Fane, usually my least liked portion. What is going on here? Black sky. Now, just so you know, you could do it with stars too. There is a way to do it with stars. This is crazy. What is even going on in here? Oh, pitch black is what's going on in here. Oh, I'm kind of stoked by the way that went from pitch black to something. This is just like a roller coaster slash, no, it's like a fun house. You just don't know what you're gonna hit next. Kind of cool. In a really twisted way, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's wild. I don't even know what to think. If you had seen this from the beginning, Ixie, holy crap. It's pretty amazing. All of it is just so wild and amazing. And they shot me on sight. Sad me. Sad dead stabby. Okay. What is that? Is that a roof, or are those stairs? I'm not sure. So this is amazing, isn't it? I think it's those limestone stairs just done in a circle. Pretty cool. All right. So this is usually my favorite section. This is the cradle. Holy smokes, what is even going on here? Oh my god. So we've got bubbles, falling leaves, murky swampness, fairy dust, darkness, a mushroom overhead so you can't see out, which kind of ruins my favorite part, but whatever. It's everybody's got their own taste. This actually really works though. What? More mushrooms. This person really makes use of the darkness and light in zones. Pretty amazing. I'm actually really, I mean, say what you like about it. It's exciting. You don't know what you're going to see next, you know? I mean, I know for some people it's just too out there, but I think even if you think it's too out there, you've still got to be kind of excited about, well, what are we going to see next? Because it's so creative. There's so much going on. In every room is just so different and so cool. All right, so I need to make a rug. I know this is important business, but we have to make a rug, and then I'm going to go to the house and show you where we're at with it, because it's kind of amazing. Okay. Today I want to talk about contests again, because I always do, but this is important. Contests are how we figure out what we do at each part, words, hard. I don't know why it's not letting me open my contest list. There they are. Okay, so what date is the new one that I have to add? Ouroboros. 1st of February. Good. That gives us time. And it's Pet Farmyard, Village, Garden, Aquarium. Oh my goodness, some of us are going to have some of these options, some of these already done, but I'll tell you what they are. They're NA or EU PC. I was going to, they weren't going to offer prizes, but I actually offered to cover all prizes for NA, so they're going to have prizes for NA. I don't care how much. I'll just cover it. Because I think, you know, the more interest that these contests are given, we'll have more options of contests we can enter or not enter, you know. Like, I know I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I'm not going to name names, but I was talking to somebody yesterday who did not feel inspired at all by the current contest, but that's not everybody. All of us are going to have different opinions on it. All right, so I need to get a very blah kind of carpet, and I'll show you why. It's, the pictures of, oh gosh, I gotta tell you what I did yesterday. I was so upset. So yesterday, if anyone knows, I was working on my grand topol, which is my breeze home. And I spent, after I got off of the stream, which I think was like 2 hours long, I spent the rest of the night working on it. Just trying to get it just so. And I forget what hour it was, like 10 or 11, when I realized the pictures I was working off were a modified non-vanilla version of Breeze Home. So I had put hours and hours of work into something that was way more detailed and completely different from what I should have been working on. So I had to undo hours of work. It was like, I was saying to Cracia about it. It's like, this must be what it must feel like to have to rip out stitches on something you've been working on for a really long time, because it's just painful. But here you go, Breeze Home. I think it's pretty much done. Not a single effect in here. I might add some effects, but this is Breeze Home, and I did close it off, so it's, the only thing I can't do is this little stupid thing here. I can't cover it. I can't figure out a way to cover it. Thank you. I busted my butt on this, as you can tell. This one is a little too obvious what it is, so I'm gonna put this here. A little less obvious. A little less obviously dark elf or any particular thing. They use rag rugs basically in the actual one. But I even figured out how to make the weapon rack. Well, I'll show you the pictures. We'll go through the pictures side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. Thank you. I worked really hard on it, and I do think it came out pretty good, but I had something far more advanced yesterday, and I really messed up. Okay, so let's look at the pictures side by side, shall we? Because I think that's the best way to really compare what I've done versus what. Okay, that's one picture. Move it, move it, move it. All right. So that's a picture of, let me see if it actually shows it. Why are there two of them? There should only be one. Does it show yet? No. I think I have to pull it over to my main screen. I have two screens here, so sometimes it's difficult to express. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Derp. It hates me. absolutely hates me. Ah. Hold on. This is important. Important business. I will show you. It's a pain in the butt, but it's important business. Is that working? That is not working. Why is it so stupid? I don't understand. I think part of the problem is it saved everything in bitmap. Oh, thank you. Hold on. God, this is pissing me off. I don't know why I've been having this problem lately, but I really have been. It's just been driving me insane. I've been having trouble opening windows and all sorts of stuff, but it's annoying. Let's open this with paint. Even paint would be enough. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Sorry about the things not working, but it's really kind of important to show you. It just doesn't want to. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'll do a screen capture. Okay, sorry if it looks particularly weird at the moment, but we're gonna do it this way. So that's, boo, man, I can't figure out a good way to show you, but this is, the picture we're talking about. God, this sucks. I just can't get it down. I don't know why it's doing this. My apologies, everyone. But what I did was, I actually went like item by item. I even turned them in the right directions, and I tried really hard to get it to work exactly how I wanted it to work. And it was just a real pain in the butt. But I can't show you because God hates me. Actually, I think I can't show you because it's a bitmap. Open with. Why is it a bitmap? So I went into the game itself and I actually saved things as well, I took pictures of everything. And I tried really hard to make sure that I did it, I got pictures of absolutely everything. And once I did that, hold on, I think I've got it now. By George. I think I've got it. Yep, this should do it. Forgive me. Forgive me! Why is it doing that? You should be showing something. Nope. Hates me. Fucking ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna mess with this later. I'll deal with it some other time. Sorry. This pissed me off because I was gonna do a side by side, but I assure you, it is exact. except for some little things. For example, this is exact, like this whole arrangement, 2 pots with this thing in the middle, etc. But there are some things I can't copy. Like there are certain what are those things called? Dream catchers. Certain dream catchers you can't do like that. Thank you. I think I found another way to do it. We didn't want to do it. Even the potato is exactly where it should be. That kind of thing. This is driving me nuts. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give me a minute. I can't help it. I am absolutely going crazy by this because I do this all the time. I don't understand why it doesn't want to let me this time. It's just driving me crazy. Ah! It works! Boom! All right. Let me put this to the side. Somehow smaller. Okay. So that you can compare. Oh, thank goodness. That was just making me absolutely nuts. So, this should be now right next to each other. If I can get it right. So, you can see pot on the top, 2 pots on either side. We've got the 3 cups, a bowl. I mean, you see, it's exact. That was my goal, to get it absolutely, positively exact. It was really important to me to get it like that. So hopefully now I won't have these problems, but moo, moo, moo. You see how that was just like absolutely exact? That was the goal. Wow, that's really annoying. I'm going to have to download each picture to show them to you. It's just, or save them as something else. As a JPEG. Just won't show it to you in bitmap. Why? I don't know. But that's a real pain in the ass. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the hope. If we do, I can replace a whole bunch of this stuff with other things. So each thing is identical. There's no sword, and there's no sword here. The door, I did my best to kind of reproduce it. This is identical. This is identical. Oh, and I made this. This is supposed to look like that lamp it has. But really, it loses something if you don't see it, like, next to each other. Thank you! That is the goal. You know, it's funny, I was talking to my friend, and he's like, I feel bad that I don't really understand what it is that, it's supposed to look like. And I'm like, I understand. It's only people who've played this would really get it. But yeah, it's supposed to, it does have a particular look to it. I think I know what's going wrong here. It's not seeing things on my other screen. maybe. But I mean, everything was supposed to be identical. I'm gonna have to post this in a Discord and show people because it's just not. I was all excited to show you. Here we go. So here's the picture of what the back of the house looks like. And I'll put it next to here. So you get a good sense of what we copied. Sorry. Didn't mean to spin around like that. I'm trying to get this just right. I'm like doing multiple things here to try to get it so you can see it. But you can see in the corner with it's on a box, and we've got the shelving is identical. I've got the plates, the pots. It's kind of hard to see with that light. Then I made that lamp. That's too big. Let me make it smaller so you can see things. Sorry, I'm not technically adept at this. I'm trying to do it such a way that you guys can actually see what I'm showing you. That should do it. So you can see the lamp now. And then that's the shelving I was trying to show you. It's a little dark in the picture, but that's because the game is dark. Not much I can do about that. I bought a broom so that I could actually put a broom in there just like it has it. And then this thing over here, I can't fit as many baskets as it has on top of it. So it's really annoying. Just a pain in the ass. I couldn't get that basket situation right. Whatever. But to show you something painful, this is what I initially had reproduced. Ouch. I reproduced that in detail. Painful. I had gotten it down to the last cup, and then I realized that I was working with a non-vanilla version. If it's not showing it to you, I'm going to hurt things. It's not showing it to you. That. I had made that with every detail exact. I mean, all of those beer bottles, the seats, the everything, I had reproduced completely. I don't mind that at all. I'd be happy to change it. I'll certainly, yeah, I'll try that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to be offended. I'll give them a shot. They are pointier. Good call. So yeah, I mean, everything is exact. So we're talking the barrels are in the wood and everything are all in the right position. Really just busted my ass on this one. So, and then the front door. But I can't seem to show you anything in bitmap. So there's things that I could show you, but I can't. Because God hates me. Or the game hates me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Let me go make some. I can make them, so that's a good call. But that's all I wanted to show you is that when you, thank you. Well, what's exciting about it to me is that when you port into Grand Topol, that's all you see. There is no chest until later, Volcidol. You get your chest in later on, I think. But I can remove it if it's not Yeah, it's not vanilla, so I'll remove it. But I thought that, you know, having the storage chest at first. No, worst case scenario, Seraphi, I sell them. It's fine. I just gotta remember where to make them. They're probably food. Everything's food. Maybe it's enchanting. I don't know. So that would be parlor? Nordvalls? I mean, not everything is. Well, then how did you know, how do you know it so well? Crazy. All right, I'm not gonna like search for it. Let me just find it on ESO Fashion. Yeah, drinkware. I must not have all of the ingredients for whatever it is. Seraphi knows everything. I need to just listen to her the first time. Nord drinking horn. I must not have the ingredients. I could have sworn I had this. Everything takes 10 times longer than I want it to take. Have you ever noticed that? Well, people say that about me, and clearly that's wrong. None of my guilds have it. So let's go to Hollow City. Yeah, Hollow City. I need coffee so bad. I need coffee! So bad! I'm so spoiled. I'm terrible. But yeah, so I may end up just posting the pictures side by side and in some sort of Discord, and hopefully people will see, because I think that anybody who doesn't know Breeze home as well, you know, is going to be like, well, that's a nice Skyrim-y looking house, I guess. They don't realize it's a reproduction, you know. And I kind of want them to know it's a reproduction. So, hey Twintle. We looked at a crazy house. It was awesome. Nyxxtrix did an all-out effectsy house, and it was really neat. Mr. Potato did not answer that. Did not answer that whining.
You don't reinforce that
behavior. Thank you. He just said we don't reinforce that kind of behavior. These are the men I choose to have in my life. They just aren't nice to me.
Really?
Yup. You pick on me.
Guess who's getting your own coffee?
Not me.
You're gonna have a sad day.
Coffee, please. I guess I'm used to other people who aren't so nice to me. Some of my friends are mean. Come on, give me a Nord drinking horn here. Damn it. Am I doing something wrong? I'm looking at furnishings, not furnishing recipes. There it is. Wait. I do know it. Why didn't it show up? That's annoying. Did it say woodworking? I guess it would be woodworking, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for... I do see it now. I'm a moron. I'm so sorry. I should have caught that the first time. I looked it up too, but I must have looked it up wrong. There it is. You guys are smarter than me. All right, so I don't like how when you first port into the house, it looks kind of weird. You have to move a step forward, but I don't know that there's any way I'm going to be able to fix that because of the way that the entrance works. I don't want to mess it up just by fiddling with it, so I think people are just going to have to accept that when you first port in, it looks weird, and then you take a step forward, and boom, you're in the house, right? But it doesn't look like Grand Topol, I'll tell you that. So when we port in, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about the oddness when you first walk in. Moo. 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 If it ever loads. I have trouble focusing today, so some of my words aren't making sense. I'm not picking up on everything that everyone's saying, so I apologize for that. So see, this is what I'm talking about. It looks a little weird when you first come in, but as soon as you take a step forward, boom, you're in Bree's home. So that should do it, pretty much. Okay, so this. Let us see how it looks. Yes. It is annoying. Let's see how the hearth. Yep, pointier. You're right. That's going to look better. It's absolutely going to look better. Look at that. Way better, girl. Thank you. Excellent suggestion. Excellent suggestion. Words are hard. That looks really good. Because these just look like teeth. Have you ever noticed? I mean, the only problem I have with it is, like, you know, I may change the Nord candles at the top to actually be, I may change them to be regular candles so they don't look so fat. But this was just a proof of concept more than anything. And I'll show you something too about how to level all of these out, these tusks thingies out. And then I'll show you, then we'll talk about candles instead of Nord finger light thingers. Words of places are hard. Move it, meat. Yeah, but I was thinking just a regular candle, but we'll see. All right, so the way that I'm going to do this is to get them all the same height. We're gonna go into EHT. We're gonna select all items same as target. Since this is the only place I'm using these, I can select these, it'll select them all. I pick one that I like the height on, and then I change this to single item. I'm so sorry. If I had coffee, I wouldn't be choking to death. So I deselect this one for a reason. And then for these, Nord drinking room empty, we're going to do level each item with target. And then this guy is going to be the target. Boom, everybody is now the same length. See? That's how it works. Very, very, in a very simplistic manner, that's how that works. It's one of the nice things about EHT that I particularly love. Now, in terms of candles, hold on a moment. I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. Wow, I really need to get a drink or I'm going to keep choking. I'll be right back. Cat would like medicine too. All of us in this home have needs.
Yeah.
Now I am not choking to death. All right. Yes, I know which ones you're talking about. That might work. I think I also own that. So, we could either use that, thinner Nord candle, or we could use singleton. Like that. Or a longer, thinner singleton. Which I don't apparently have. I'm going to go make those, we'll go try them. We'll go try making those thinner candles. I know I have the recipe, or I think I have the recipe. Nord candle holder cup. Blacksmithing. Good to pay attention to said thing like that. Too bad I can't wait to see J Hart trying to do your obstacle course. Pretty friggin' awesome. You know, typically if you guys weren't watching, I would go and try to track down each of these items because I prefer to buy rather than make. But whatever. Okay, so we got 6 of those now. Let's give it a shot. You know, and here I am worrying about a detail that probably no one will even notice, but it's just one of those like things that I just want. It's the principle of the thing. Like I want it to be exact as possible. And what ticked me off is like, you know, there's a lot of items in the game that are not exact to, you know, there's no Nord rugs other than a bear skin, which there's no bear skin in Skyrim. There's no pots that look right. It's, you know, annoying. So it's bugging me that, you know, I can't do anything about it, but we'll see. All right, let's try it with a little baby Nord candle. Little baby one. And now let's try this one with the regular stabby any candle. Oops. Oh, I gotta turn that guy anyway. So what do you guys think? Which one? I'm kind of thinking the regular one. I think the regular one looks better. Rough candle tea light. Let me see if I can make 5 more of those. Oh, sure. Happily. Hopefully this shows you it and isn't stupid. It should. That's the original. It's as much of the picture I took. It's almost like the candle is coming right out of the actual item. But, you know, no one's going to be actually comparing them like I am. I'm worrying about something that no one's going to worry about, honestly. That kind of thing. Can you tweak the position of the horn so it sticks up a bit through the holder? Holder ring, maybe. Like that. Oh, this is going to be a bitch. This is going to be an EHT thing if I do it at all. Let's see. It's about, yeah, I don't know. Not in a way that's visible. Does that make sense? Like you can see it, but not in a way that's visible. So I'm going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. All of this is going to take EHT because it's such precise work. It's really annoying. I'm going to have to like look at it from all angles and try to do it. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to go make some more though. It's exactly what I have to do. And then we'll look at other people's houses because mine is getting too much play. But yeah, absolutely agree with you about adjusting the tilt. Right. No, you're right. I just have to play with it. Okay, candles. Is this the candle you can't make? Yeah, this is the candle you have to buy. Damn it. Typical. There's always going to be something, folks. Always. Which is the candle you can't make? What do I have it? Oh, I left it in the house. But I have deco track on. This candle. Rough candle tea light. Yep. Gotta buy it from for 10 crowns each. I'll figure something out later. I might just use the little cups then. Screw it, right? Anyway, let's look at somebody's house. Annoying. All right, so let's talk contests. Contests. ESO Housing Network. 2 days left for doing their winter challenge with all of the details. Up on the forums, and I have their Discord underneath. Oh no, don't. No worries. I've actually made a choice not to really do anything with the Crown Store on this one because I kind of want to make a point. It may not be a good point, but it's my point. So thank you. All I did was buy the broom because I've wanted a broom for a really long time. But other than that, yeah. I think I just want to make a point to them. January 25th, the Potato House, which we have completed together. That's a J Heart quest. Or a J Heart contest. Here is the link to J Heart's contests. Moo. Then we've got the one after that is Back to Skyrim, which we are currently working on together. See, is there anyone here I don't know? I don't know Gorbane or psijic. All right. Then the next one after that, oh God, January 28th is parkour. I don't know, folks. I don't know if I can enter this one. I mean, there's no way for me to even test it because I can't jump. Stabbies can't jump. See rule below under Potato Facts of Life. Stabbies can't jump. Hey, Coffee. Sure, Jeffy. I'll never say no to a suggestion, especially they make them that I'm trying to build them with you guys. Do not feel like I would ever resent a suggestion because I wouldn't. Coffee, I'm out of you. I'm very sad. Ah! How cute. Look at the little guar. Baby guar. Another baby guar. I don't understand. Why does this baby guar have his head like almost like a triceratops, but the normal baby guar don't? Curious to know that. Oh, look, it's a griffin. Maybe I can shoot it. Boom, boom, boom. Just kidding, just kidding. It was mean to me yesterday, so I was a little mad at it, but I'm gonna forgive it. Anyway, yeah, stabbies can't jump. So I'm going to take, I'm just gonna give up on that particular one. And I feel bad because I like to enter every single contest, but parkour is just not happening. Not for me. And I feel really bad about it. But that's the reality. With my arthritis. Breton chamber stick. Sure, to tell you have to see which one works best. Yeah, I was looking at that one too, and I was thinking about that. So you mentioning it, it's sort of kind of... I could get someone to test it for me, but how am I going to build it if I can't even judge... You know what I mean? Like how much... Like if I can't even test it as I'm building it, how am I even going to know what height to put things at? I mean, I just don't know. So I'm going to pass on it. I don't like that I'm passing on it. I do like to enter every contest for reasons, mostly because of the stream. But yeah, and then I feel bad. I feel like I'm letting people down by not doing it. But oh, lots of EHT in this. Another EHT house. This was handmade by somebody. I forget who. It might have been, oh, I can't remember his name. It's killing me here. See, this is a good, affordable way to put some statues in your house if you can't afford them. Not a lot of items in here. I'm guessing they're just getting started. But we'll just peek in the back and then we'll get going because I think they're probably still working on it. This is going to be a trophy house, it looks like. All right. Let us just drop off the candles that I have thus far because I want to show Coffee. I don't think Coffee got to see the house. The next contest after that is for ESO winter contest, winter theme. And then on the same day is J Heart's resolution. I have a basic thing for the resolution, which is a salad. I'm thinking of building a little Bosmer, using a little Bosmer, not snug pod, unfortunately, because I'm using snug pod. But here is the breeze home thus far, and we're working on this lamp right now. We're trying to make it more obviously a lamp of. Okay, let me get the more obviously the dwarven. God, Karen. Oh, this is really annoying. EHT is on, so it's like getting in my way. Come to me, you stupid candle. Fine, you won't come to me, I'm going to retrieve you, jerk. Yeah, we're going to be working on this in a little bit, I think. I'm going to just tweak this for a while, you know, and put in the proper candles, get everything level again, everything looking just right, you know. But for the moment, it's just got to stay like this because I'm going to go do other things. But that's the idea. So I'm thinking about, I think I would have to kill my boulder tree. Not sure I want to do that. The alternative is to just make it the interior of the room that I'm in look Bosmer and not actually be Bosmer. I might do that. Like maybe, you know, cover the walls, add some furnishings and whatnot so that it looks like a Bosmer house, and then have the salad in the middle because I'm a horrible person. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with the salad thus far because I'm a horrible person. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is making a Bosmer salad. Now I just have to think about walls. How am I going to do these walls? What am I going to, you know? That kind of thing. Because I'm not going to empty out one of my houses for this. How many items do I have left? 30 items. I could easily just use effects to cover the walls and save myself some slots. That's true. But I think, yeah, plants or trees could work. But I think I want to look at if I have any wall stuff that might work. But this will be, you know, we'll go look at other people's stuff. But for the moment, I'm just, why are you in here? This is getting too sensitive. It just plops things in here before I even decide. I could, but I kind of want to replicate the interior of a pod. And I don't know if we have anything that looks like the interior of a pod. Tree bark might work. Just as a very simplistic kind of placeholder. I hope this is getting you guys a little less afraid to use EHT, those of you who were afraid. I think what I may end up doing is just using items for the walls, and then, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah. This won't satisfy me, I can already tell. But we'll think on it. Not to mention this thing is just giving it a weird tint. Right. This is a background and then furnishings over it. I was thinking the handfast tree might work really well. The goal is you're not supposed to be looking around you as much as you're supposed to be looking at the salad, right? Yeah, this will be a start. But you guys get the idea of where I'm going with this. And then maybe moss on the floor. Because, where'd it go? Ugh, I hate this. In case you're curious as to why it's being stupid, I was facing the wrong direction. Good enough. No, it's just going to be silly. Basically, it's going to be like a Bosner trying to eat healthier kind of thing. And then I was going to plan on having like hands coming out from below or something, or from a tree or something. I'm going to have to work on making these as flat as possible, because right now you can sort of see yourself. You can sort of see, if you walk into this corner, you can see, right? This is way too much space. But I don't want to play with that right now because I'm doing the stream, and I'd rather us look at other things than see me fuss with getting something just right. So that's the goal there. And then I was thinking for the floor, moss. And that's under landscaping. Now, I don't like the regular color of moss, but if you fuss with it, it can actually look, I like it better. I think the plain color is a little too jarring, but if you actually look at the ones that they have in the Bosmer houses, they're like a greenish brown. More green than brown. There, that's closer to what I think. Like a rug I had when I was a kid, back in the 70s. Because parents had ugly rugs. come with, you can either buy them from the Crown store, or you get them from the cave house. So as a basic starter, I'm pretty happy with this. You know, we're gonna have to fix the walls, make them flatter. But then, you know, we put enough ivy or handfast trees up. Then you put a bunch of like pots or whatever that it would have, and I think that you've got it. I think that'll work just fine. So we worked a little bit on it. So there's something. Let's look at somebody's house. I think it'll be fun. I forget where to buy the handfast trees. Maybe Malbator or Green Shade. I can't remember. I thought it was. It wasn't. He said it could be either, if I remember correctly. Goals met and goals broken. Did you or your character make some New Year's resolutions? How's that working out? Make a creation exemplifying accomplishing goals or making progress towards them, or go the other way and show off how things have failed terribly. So you can go either way, luckily, because otherwise I'm screwed. Let's look at beezenees. Thank you, coffee. So it doesn't have to be sticking to it. But I think in this case it looks as good as a broken resolution or as a working one, you know. Just because their resolution is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like it's a screwed up resolution for a Bosmer, but I think that it's funny. I think it would be amusing. But maybe I'm just sick. And we just learned how to make use of an apartment. Yeah, it's that one, the second one. I don't have like any houses on my other account because I haven't really played it. So it's got to be my main. But that should work. Thank you though. Oh, gorgeous. What is this? What is this? This is velothi. Holy crow. That doesn't look anything like velothi. I'm a fan. Let me add this to my list. Beezenees. Look at how gorgeous this is. 2 effects, 162 items, and I can bet you the effects are the blue little fairy dust, yeah. I think fairy dust adds something to every build. I think it's just really cool. I love the use of the ghostly pets. Actually, just using these and the way that they move. They're so gentle in the way they move. I love it. I wonder what this is intended to be. Is this like a part of Oblivion? Is this... It's just beautiful. Whatever it is. Yeah, it's beautiful. Alright, so the next contest we were going to talk about, because there's so many contests, is winter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I've been debating whether or not to use my psijic, because it's already Christmassy, but like I don't know. I'll have to think about it. And then February 1st, there's an Ouroboros Discord now that just set up. It's a cross. Oh, thank you. It's a cross server Discord again. doing another contest. I'm providing the prizes, so if you want to enter, it's up on the forums as well, and it's got, actually, I'll just link it to you. You should have it. That way I can be more responsible. All right. Ouroboros. Here is the Ouroboros people and their contest. It's really like a lot, honestly, you know. Too much going on here, but I'm trying to do what I can. And then the other one. So housing network contest. All right. So the Ouroboros. And then February 5th for talking about the Seraphi's Guild, Housing's Finest Builders. We've got the Hideout, which I am not sure what I'm going to do yet. And then February 8th is for DDA, is a love theme for Valentine's Day. But the Ouroboros one, February 1st, is either a pet or farmyard, a village, a garden, or an aquarium. So it is like, you know, some of the biggest possible subject lines. If you don't have one of those, I'd be surprised. Something would fit in that. So let's think about, let me look at houses that specifically address that real quick. One of the many subjects we're talking about. Okay, Phlooph has an alinor that is aquatic. So let's go to that. It's a house I listed because I thought it was really good, so. Hopefully it'll be good for this. So many different suggestions. So many different things. So, you know, make use of your apartments. They're so cheap, and, you know, you can just make them look like you're almost anywhere. And they're for small subjects, they're perfect. Doesn't have to be ginormous. All right, so we're in Phloof's house. They're Alinor. I don't remember what the theme of this one is, but I know there's an aquarium in here that was really cool. So we've got, oh wow, look at all of this. I forgot about all of this. Nice little planters here. I'm not even sure what they used. It's some sort of, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, let me move my EHT thinger. And here's a shower. I'm using ivory. And they've got little dwarven pipe ends. But the shower is really good. The sink's really good. Look at the towel rack, right? All these adorable little perfect details. And I love bathrooms. They're just a thing. I think they're so neat. Even a floor mat, right? For when you come out of the shower. Beautiful. This wasn't even what I was going to show you, but like I forgot that it had all these different cobbles in it. Really good cobbles. Phlooph is very talented. I've always been a fan of Phlooph. Another sink with a really great spigot. all of these extra room portions just built by adding walls and arches to divide up the room. You don't have to have this just one enormous room on the one side. You can break it up. Oh my God. Look at that sewing machine. Holy crap, they built a sewing machine. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm floored. Look at that sewing machine. Even with the floor pedal. Incredible. Talk about getting ideas from stuff. Sheesh. That's amazing. This was the aquarium I think I was thinking of. So it stays in place, right? But it's you've got some pets movement, you've got some plant movement. It's a really nice use of one of the rotted wood pieces that you wouldn't necessarily think to use. It's just a really beautiful and attractive aquarium. Yeah. So some ideas. Some ideas. Oh, Phloof's also got is using a floor lamp by combining candle lamp and the wedding lamp. I wonder what that's supposed to be. I don't know why it's smoking, other than it's a dragon. I'm curious to know. And then just a regular bedroom up here, it looks like. And then down here, trophy room. I don't know what's in there. Can't see it. Need a little more light in there. Lots of trophies. Phlooph has an amazing Princely Dawnlight too, where she did another aquarium with no, effects, and it's really neat looking. So I'm glad I showed you that one. It reminded me of things that I had forgotten I had that I could show you. I often show zendyra, but this is one of the few that I haven't shown you. And this is the barbed hook. Now this is part of zendyra's clue game, but we're not looking at it for that. We're looking at it for the fish tank. Hello, Kriya. I don't think they said store, did they? No, pet, farmyard, village, garden, aquarium. Right. I'm trying to get the researchmonkey did an aquarium as well, so we're just going to look at a couple of these, cross them off of our list. So this is zendyra's, and where's the... Okay, so this is not the one I was thinking of that was part of the... Okay, so this is not part of the clue game, but zendyra did a... Maybe it is, and she just didn't remove the body. But here's an aquarium as well, also not using effects, which is unusual for zendyra. Zendyra tends to use effects in almost everything. I'm surprised. I wonder if the effects are turned off for some reason. Okay. Now, researchmonkey, who I love, did one in Coldharbour. So let's go to that one real quick. I have so many aquariums I've never shown you folks because I've never had a reason to. So we can just knock some of these off. And just be quick about it and then move on. And then I won't show you all of the ones I have. I'm just showing you one per type of house. Okay, we've got a gorgeous exterior. You know, when I first was working with Coldharbour, my plan was to do a sort of recent, recent build. Oh, well, I'm not sure. I like the above thing. What is it? I didn't realize it had to be recent. That's unfortunate. So I like this because it's almost like a sunken Roman area that he has going on with the fish going around the statues and whatnot. The only thing I might have done is used more broken statues because I think more broken statues would have fallen to the ground. Oh my gosh, what is that? That is a monster of some type. Not sure what that is, what kind of fish that is, but it's pretty cool. Danger, Lucy. I don't want to go to somebody's house if they're not okay with me going to it. Because I got in trouble for that. So we'll see if I've been to that, perhaps, already as an open house. I'm not sure. Somebody's fishing traps. This is clever. Yeah, the tongue is a guartail, in case you didn't catch on. Gotta love guartails, man. So useful for things. Using the ivy as a standing up type plants in the water is really clever. I hadn't thought of that. Gosh, it's taken my husband forever to get going. He's like puttering around and like, ah. So this is just beautiful. And then you have somebody's fishing up there. Some dead person is fishing up there. A ship sunk. Why do people do that? Never understand it. The honking. I don't know if you heard it or not. But so this is one idea, but I don't think they said something about not a fishbowl. So I'm wondering if this doesn't count as something that they're talking about. No, no danger, Lucy. I don't want to go there and piss them off. But lexlax has a village in their earthtear, and I don't think I've shown it to you, but a village is one of the things that you can do, that they'll let you do for this contest. So we'll look at a village, because it takes one. That was corny. Every time I see an earthtear, it makes me want to buy the property, but I don't want to spend any more money on these people right now. Okay. I don't think I've shown this. All right, so lexlax's village. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I did show it and I just don't remember. But a stables. Entryway. It's more of a marketplace, I guess, than a village, but I remember that this bar was enterable and there's like stairs on the side and everything. Very nice bar. Not even $6.99 out of 700 items, no effects. So we've got a second floor where people can sleep. It's got a balcony. Lexlax really did an amazing job on this, personally, I think. There's a lot of extra hard work by adding extra floors and everything. Not easy. I've built a village myself, and it's really kind of tricky, and so I give them massive credit. Now, I wonder where these stairs go. Nowhere. Okay. Maybe it's a fire escape. It's easy enough to do tents, but to build actual buildings with floors and interiors like that is not easy. Having done it. We've got cheeses of Tamriel. So apparently, Izabi and Fizaz are selling books. They're booksellers. I'm always curious to see what jobs they give them. People give them. Little knick-knack stuff. Excuse me. Filled out the background with these grasses is actually a really smart idea because it looks natural and it doesn't take your eye away from what you're actually looking at. So we've got, I wonder what he's put that on. That's interesting. So you know that Bosmer trough? For some reason they, and I'm not saying it's a bad idea, it's just I haven't thought of it, was they sunk the trough on its side and put it into the Breton shop and then put the fruit on it. Interesting. So it definitely looks like, you know, it's supposed to be showing it off. Some livestock. This must be an auctioneer selling livestock. Okay, we got the wood person, the wood guy, the boats. You can buy boats. You can buy almost anything here. Feeshies. Lots of stuff to buy. Lots more boats. Somebody did the achievement and then decided they were gonna use that damn achievement. And put every boat they can in here. I'd do the same. Isn't it, though? It's beautiful. I would say this is a good entry. I mean, it's a marketplace, but I think that counts as a village to me. I don't see that it matters. Earthtear. This is earthtear. This is Lexlax's earthtear, and they built a marketplace. A beautiful little marketplace. I say little, but it takes up almost the whole space, so I give them credit. So, I thought that might give you guys some ideas. What do we have back here? Oh, so here, oh, that's great. Look at that forge. What a wonderful forge. So, upside down fire logs sunken in make it look like it's hot. Really cool. What a beautiful forge. And here's where you get to fight practice dummies. Yeah, really neat idea. So that was that. And then I want to show you, I so rarely get to show you guys whatever. So now Poms did a garden, and it's a good enough garden that I want to show it to you as an exemplar of a garden. And Lord knows we have enough gardens in the world, but I think Poms did such a spectacular job. I actually rated this 10 out of 10. Nice garden. Poms is, I'm a big fan of Poms. So let's see what she did here. I don't recall it, so we'll go back to it and see it. And then, what else was I doing? I'm trying to get through some of these. Okay. I'm glad it gives ideas. I've been holding on to a bunch of these because I didn't know how to show them in context. So this is exorcised. It doesn't quite look like exorcised, but it is. No effects, 390 items. And we've got just, even here is just nice gardening with the rocks as edging. And just look at this. This is just handcrafted because of course we all know the exercise just has a little cabin, but this has Poms has created an entire enclosed structure, freestanding structure. I rarely see anyone actually use that hearth, but it looks cool. Now, Poms makes really good couches. This is just beds put at angles with one another. It's pretty easy to do. Interesting pillows. Not sure how she did that. And a chair, a similar kind of chair. You know what, Seraphi? I think you're right. I think that would do just fine, except it's so Argonian-y. I'm not sure it would work with my breed's home. And this is where you would practice your whatever. And here's your view. Here's your beautiful oceanside view. People forget that Exorcised has a waterfront and that you can make it a beautiful, beautiful waterfront view. That just spectacular view. That's true. That's true. And we've got gating here for both the windows and for the door over the water. Now, I've seen Poms do this before, and I'm going to completely cop to it. I stole this idea for something in my orc party house, and I told her about it, so she knows I've taken it. But I love the 3-level, the wood cuts, because these are like 100 gold a pop, and then you just put them on 3 levels, and you've got these beautiful, like, stands. It looks professional. I really think, you know, it's beautiful. And Kitty's got some noms. Oh, my husband has to dig out. Cooking fire, kitchen. So look at those cabinets made out of open cargo boxes, right? It looks so cool. Really well done. Cabinets sunken into the long cabinets to make it look like, you know, you can open it up and you have things on the bottom. Really nicely done. It just feels like this house just keeps on going the way that Poms did it. Look at the bunny. And the bunny. Isn't it cute? And the kitty looking at the bunny. Those dead bunnies, man. I tell you, they had no intention of us using these dead bunnies the way that we do. We're like, no, they're not dead. We're going to make them cute. A ginormous tree. All combined to make one tree. And a little bathroom inset here. I mean, can you believe this is exorcised? It just keeps on going. It's beautiful, and they really gave us a gift with how big this zone can be. Not to mention, you can build up really high. So if you're not happy with just the width, you can go height too. This is a very impressive house. And not using the cabinet at all. So, really happy with it. So I felt like I must have said that the gardening, I must have put the 10 next to the garden instead of 10 next to the freestanding. So the freestanding is awesome. The garden is okay. It's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not a 10. So I must have messed that up, and I apologize, so I'll fix it. But we got to see an amazing freestanding house. The next one is Hundings, KMC 08802, beautiful garden. Again, I wrote beautiful garden, so we'll get through this. If I hope that I got this right. I hate when I get it wrong. Cross up Poms is exorcised. Yeah. Okay, and then I have another village to show you. Glassid did a village in Linchal. You may have seen it before. Glassid has a real architectural bent, and they're really good at making houses, and the village I thought looked amazing. So this is KMC 08802 Garden. And I just thought this was, for Hundings especially, lovely. Hundings tends to be a drier climate, but even with the drier climate, they made this look like it fits. Okay. Very nice trophy-ish room. 431 items, no effects. Even the garden kind of continues inside in that sense, because they bring in the plants. I'm curious, I don't remember what they did to the back. They've got a little seat so you can look out over the water amongst the flowers. They used a Stormhaven tree out there, the golden. Dead. And then they made it kind of woodsy back here too. That's kind of neat. A very unusual look. I like it. It's just an unusual look for Hundings is all. Which is why I think I liked it so much. Little beach thing going on over here. Where you can hang out with your earthtear and your spider. Okay. Let's go to Glassid's Linchal for another village. I need a quick file break. Be right back. After these messages. All right. So this is Glassid's home. This is a village. Linchal. Now, pay attention to the architecture in this Linchal because it reminds me a lot of Hugh's Bane, obviously, but it's really beautiful, and Glassid just has a mind for it. I also like the little touches of decor that are put, you know, like the sarcophagus top over here looks like part of the building's statuary. The windows are amazing. There's our display cases, a bookstore. So a lot of these shops in this house, in this village, are enterable and have things going on inside. So, oh, that's amazing. That's really well done. I was so impressed by this house because there was so much going on with it. It's just, I'm not even sure how they did this. How they made those windows. I know it's a display case, but I'm not entirely sure. There's got to be something dark elfy in there. Maybe a table because of the green. And then it looks like an Alinor bookcase, like one of the smaller ones. And then whatever this is probably part of the green dark elf thing that they're using. I'm not sure what that is. Now here's dark elf things also. Looks like maybe the back of a bookcase. Elsewhere, walls. Look at the crossed swords, right? Makes it look really cool. Linchal Grand Manor barn. So they've turned the barn into a store too. Or here it looks like it's a bar, not a barn, an inn or a tavern. And, oh, elsewhere? Okay. Using like just clever touches of the orcish stuff here and there. The walls are reskinned with Alinor walls, floors rather. Just nicely touched, redone. See, this is why I work with you guys instead of try to come up with them on my own, because I can't always recognize things. End of a bed. Check out the end of the bed up there. It just looks like decoration. But this is so cool. And then here we have a shop of different tapestries, of cloth. You know, the 3 carpets placed like that. Using the backs of the Alinor large library walls as walls. And it's just beautiful. And then what's also neat about this is it goes up, it goes down. There's all sorts of different stores. There's false entries. Like I believe this is a false entry because it's the backs of Alinor fountains. Check that out. Really smart way of doing double doors like that. Yeah. I have a feeling, I know Gerhard showed this house. I hope I am not wasting your time by showing you something you've already seen, but I like it. I think it's a pretty impressive house. I consider Glassid a friend too, and that's interesting. So they took paintings and then put display cases in them to make them look more like glass on them. Really neat. And putting these on angles. Just clever ideas that I never thought of. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is neat. So using a gear and putting a smoke underneath it, you've got now exhaust coming from below. Pretty cool stuff. A fire hydrant. Really cool stuff. Little back alleyways. Pipe work. Just, it's like everybody, it's like they thought of everything. Hard to believe this is a linchal, but it is. And then this looks to me like a little fancy garden. I don't think you can go further. I think this is it, but this is more than enough. And this will be the main square. So, look at the bird. It's touches like that get me, you know? Just the little touches of life that people have managed to put into things. Really thoughtful. I love it. Just beautiful. Amazing. Good job, Glassid. I've always loved this house, and it's amazing. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's amazing. We did a lunar. Moonshire. No. Trying to find the right things. Ship. Seminole Girl, 1992 aquarium in her psijic. So let's hit that up real quick. And when my husband gets back, we'll call it, because I need that coffee so hard. Glassid, yeah. And you know, coming from you, Swankery, when you do a lot of this kind of stuff yourself, it's a really high compliment. So I hope they see that you said that, because it's true. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I thought you meant, rather. Trying to find other things while I'm at it. Okay. And this is Seminole Girl, who occasionally watches, I think. And I just seem to think that this was a really good one. I can't remember. All right. So, beautiful. Already, I'm thinking it's beautiful. Okay. We've got an aquarium somewhere in here, so let us find it. But we can enjoy some gardening while we're at it. And little touches like a telescope off in the distance. I always feel bad about psijics because like there's a lot of places to put detail, but they're so spread out that it's like I hate the idea of running all the way around without a mount to a spot and then finding out there's nothing there and then wasting everybody's time with that, you know? And I just wish they would let us use mounts in our houses so that we could actually, you know, of that's gorgeous, by the way. In this whole garden section. So that we wouldn't waste everybody's time, including our own. 32 effects, by the way, which this is one of, and 700 items, so they maxed it out. And they did a bit of a glowy garden. That rainbow, in fact, is well placed, smartly and scientifically placed, but also it's an effect. I have never understood why, when they sold these guys, these statues light, they did not include a light in the lantern. It does not have a light in it. You have to actually like add it yourself. Hey, Xenesis. I don't know why they did it that way, but it feels kind of pointless. Look at this pretty little nook over here where you can just hang out and drink and be with your loved one. Whoops! I like it. Pretty nook. Oh, by the way, if anyone is doing an undaunted one and want to drag a potato through, I'm happy to go with you. I don't care if it's random. I don't care if it's fungal. I don't care what you're doing. Doesn't bother me. I just need to get my tickets for the day. Okay. Got some busts here. Beautiful dining area. Doesn't this look like so toasty? You feel like you could probably... Oh, it would be so toasty just to sit there and eat. Kitchen. Oh, the freezer. Really cute. Nice freezer in there. This must be a study room and play game room, whatnot. I do see stuff up top. Wow, holy crap, I have 1,000 lag. That's not good. I wonder why my lag shot up so hard. Yeah, one day. Me too. Okay, so the other side is also like busts and stuff. Well lit busts, I might add. An office, a built extra room with a bedroom, light bleed, which pisses me off. So the halalu lamp is light bleeding through the wall because somehow they don't know how to prevent light bleed in this game. I'm trying to take my time more with houses. Like sometimes I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to the details. So here is a terrarium. A double-decker terrarium. It is really clever. And a bedroom. And a second bedroom. And then we've got treasure, the chancel door, and the stained glass or effects. I wonder what happened to the aquarium. Maybe I was thinking of the terrarium. Bathroom. Toilet. Wow, that toilet would hurt. Tell me I'm not wrong. That thing would hurt. Right up your butt. That's funny. I'm still not 100% over this cold. A sauna. Neat. And just a pretty pool to float around in. Nice house. And then polarianightshade Sleek Creek. We'll go to that one while we're waiting for my husband to return with coffee. Because that's what I live for. Now I wrote this that this garden was packed. So mew 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 mew. 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 Tearna has a sugar bowl suite with a cool fish tank in it. And Tearna watches my stream. So we will look at that next after Sleep Creek. Tearna sends me roots and other stuff that I ask for below. No, this is today's coffee. So, not too bad. Wow, Sleek Creek. Hard to believe, right? Wow, why is my signature not recorded on this? I've seen this before. Must not have signed in somehow. But this is a Sleek Creek. Pretty impressive, huh? Little side garden area for smoking your skooma. And pets hanging out. Nice little arch. Never seen anyone use that as an arch before. Making use of the stream to the most, the creek as much as possible. Isn't it beautiful? A little bit of a bridge and a monkey. I don't like monkeys. Now this is all built up, which normally wouldn't be, but I think that there's additional views. And sinking the flowers just almost completely under the water. Look how beautiful that is. Really just beautiful. Yes, Molo Ball is just chilling in a mushroom. I don't know why. And this guy must be important somehow. Just a very thick, lush, full garden with a lot going on, you know? Creating all these little nooks when clearly this house does not have that many spaces to begin with. Sure. I don't know. I wouldn't be a good, like, DPS, but that's all I am. So if you want to shoot me an invite and you have a group, that'd be great. Otherwise, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Sorry. I've done, like, 3 fungal grottos and one real random. It was funny. I was invited on that. Sorry if I'm really lagged, but I was invited to go along on a real random, and that was City of Ash 2, which got me all new stuff because I've never done City of Ash 2 or 1 for that matter. So I don't know if you have a group or not, but let me know. Ma. Ma. Trying to figure out what we're doing here. Okay. If I missed it, let me know. Just point and shoot stuff? Okay. I could do that. Just let me know. I'm ready whenever you want. Sorry, if no one wants to watch this, I can cancel the stream, but I mean, some people are curious. I'll wait until, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm asking. Oh, it's just us? I'm scared. I'm scared. Does anyone else want to go? Because I'm scared. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see this guy just hiding here. He's scary. And I honestly thought this was a real plant. I didn't realize they used the trophy. And the dead reindeer. Swank, do you mind if Zadisys comes with us? Because, like, I don't know that... I'm scared. I thought it was a random. I don't know coffee. I don't really know anything. I'm just going where they point me, so I get my 3 tickets. I know nothing. I like this outfit. This is the fall crease. If you're waiting on me, tell me what to do. If you're not, that's fine. It just got, I randomly picked that hair piece thing, the pink flower to go with. I have no idea. I mean, I don't care about keys. If you want to do it, then you can. I mean, for me, I don't give a rat's ass. I have a bunch of keys that I've done nothing with because I know nothing. I am a potato. You all know what you're getting into. Yay, we have a full group. Most of which are watching. Wait, all of which are watching. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just do a random. I don't care. Unless somebody wants something specific, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Why is Vivek's head on fire? I keep finding little details in this thing that are just amazing to me. That's Vivek, isn't it? Okay, thank you, Swinkery. Why is Vivek's head on fire? I hope, if that didn't go, I meant for it to go. I keep finding things. Every time I walk around in here, I just see a little more hidden stuff. Oh, there we go. Well, I certainly haven't done this. I don't even know what this is. Is this bad? I don't know what to do. Gosh, I feel so clueless. I'm embarrassed. Okay. Hey, you gave me an achievement. Okay, sure. I got a mask out of it, though. Can I grab that book, though? Okay. No problem. So you tell me what to do, since, where do we go? Okay. Wait, no. No, we're not doing it, right? Let's go somewhere else. Oh, you look pretty. Where do you want to go? You pick do you want to re-queue? I'm just glad I got a mask. I don't really care about anything else. Zeffy. That looks really good on you. I wonder what those tattoos are you have there. Group. Well, yeah, same coffee. I didn't realize you were a mocha. I knew you were coffee. I didn't realize you were a mocha. Shows you what I know. Where is she going? Where is she? Oh, spindle clutch. Okay. I don't think I've done this either, so works for me. Spider lady with boobs. Now, I apologize to anyone who doesn't like watching dungeons, because I know I was reading for some people on the forums saying that they thought it was really boring when people do dungeons, but I mean, it's fine with me. I mean, I gotta get it done. So do the rest of us, I guess. Okay, spindle clutch. Can I take the quest? Is that all right with you? All right, good. Where are we going? I don't know where I'm going. Okay. I will follow whoever leads. I will point and shoot. Yeah, because I don't know anything. Yep, I got the quest too. Okay, thank you. Okay. I should have realized this was spiders. Spindle clutch. I mean, the lady when we zoned in was a spider, but I just didn't realize the whole thing was going to be spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders. I don't know about the rest of you. Been trying to think about what to do for a winter contest. I kind of almost don't even want to do it because I don't know that I want to. I'm not inspired by winter right now. But I'm afraid that most people won't enter it and I will feel bad. Undaunted! Undaunted! Yay! Last undaunted! It just occurred to me that this is the last one I'll have to do. So the next thing I think is, what's it called? Mid-year mayhem, or quote-unquote mid-year mayhem. Whatever they'll call it since it's not mid-year. That's what I read anyway. So I'm assuming we have to do PvP, which means that that ain't happening. Stabbies don't PvP. That should be rule number 3. That will be rule number 3 then. Stabbies are bad. Get off of me, Spidey. I hope it's not mid-year mayhem, but I guess they canceled it, so bringing it back would make some sense. Ugh. Whoops. Sorry if I pulled. I didn't mean to pull them off you. Although it seems to just random aggro. Yep, random aggro it looks like. I don't know. I've got focus face. I'm finding it hard to talk. But I don't want to call it. I'll just edit this off of whatever. Burn what all? Is this a long one or a short one? Or a medium one? I don't even know. Silence the whispers. Kill them all, no mercy. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for the follow. Linearial. Sorry that this is not usually what I'm doing. Usually I'm not doing dungeons. This is extremely rare, but it's just because of the event. And then once the event's over, you will never see me do a dungeon until the next event that requires a dungeon. Normally I'm doing building, or looking at houses, or talking about contests, or whining about how much Zos pissed me off this week, kind of thing. Sometimes I do shopping. Because it's flipped tonight, so it's possible. We'll see. I don't know how interesting that would be for most people, though. Does make me money, though. Okay. Generally, I spend most of my time making money. Or trying to. Whoa, what's that? Does everyone get the chest or just one person get the chest? Because I don't care if you're the only one. I just don't know how it works. Okay, one person. Or not. We each get it? Odd. See, I've never known. I've never known the answer to these things because I don't do dungeons. I had no idea whether or not people all get the chest or not. Same with heavy sacks. Does everyone get the heavy sack, or is that just for one person? I actually should have been asking this all along because I actually don't know the answer to this stuff. I have no idea. Do we let this guy out? Oh. Everyone gets chest? Okay. Good to know. I learned something new. Okay. Ah! One of these days, I gotta go back and actually read what the text is on all of the quests that I've skipped in this game. Skipped through. Same with heavy sacks. Okay, good to know. Now I don't have to feel bad about taking it. You know, because up until now, it's like, oh, I should leave it for other people. I have enough money, I shouldn't just take all the heavy sacks for myself. But if we all get it, then cool. Even though it doesn't seem to want to loot. That one seems bugged. Yeah, it's bugged somehow. I've never seen that happen before. It just didn't loot anything. I'm going to be honest, I've never even watched a video on how to do anything, so I don't even know what any of the synergies do. One of these days I should probably look that up. That's why I'm a potato. It's just never been a thing. Never been interested in it. So after my husband gets back and I leave and go get drink my coffee, I also am taking down the Christmas tree finally, embarrassingly late. We both got so sick after Christmas that we didn't have the energy whatsoever to do it. And then we also, after that, I cooked for the week because I think I mentioned earlier in the stream, I do vegan. I eat vegan food, so that takes a lot of preparation throughout the week. And so my Sundays usually are completely me cooking. You know, it's just awful. I mean, I like cooking, but it takes, 6 or 8 hours of it isn't exactly my idea of a fun time. I would prefer to have a far less time cooking. More time eating. Where does everybody learn about what these things do? Do they read about it, or do they go and watch videos, or what? Ah! Yay! Where's that guy? We gotta talk to a dude. Ooh, Swarm Mother. Thank you. This time I did get something out of it. Oh, here he is. Thank you so much, Swankery, and everybody else too. I really appreciate it. Much appreciated. If anyone wants any of the stuff that dropped, you're welcome to it. I just don't know what anything does or is. Okay. That's weird. You would think the sack would disappear for us after you looted it. Thank you so much. Yes, very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I got the quest. So, time to turn in my tickets. And then we're going to look at Tearna's house because I said I would. You guys rule. I guess say Lidarial something. If they're on an A. A little present. No, don't snow anymore, please. I'm done with the snow. So, this morning, it was kind of funny. Talking in Guild, people said, okay, I'll leave the group. Thank you again. People were saying, oh, I need to go. I'm a filthy casual, is what the person said. And I said, well, then you should go shower. And they're like, no, it's too hot out. It would be gross right now. And I'm thinking, too hot? I'm like, where the hell are you, Australia? Are you in the fire? They were in Brazil. It's always so hard to remember that these things, that the people are on a completely different season than we are because of where they are on the planet. Kind of amazing. Okay. Good to know. Very good to know. Thank you. So, last feather. Whee! Last feather, last day of it. Cool. Thank you again. So now I should be able to get the, that shiny Indrek thing. The, what's it called? The new one that hasn't quite come out yet, but it's like pearlescent or something. I forget what it's called. Iridescent. It's pretty much the coolest Indrek I've seen. And it's the only one I really want. And then they said there was one more after it. But I don't recall what that was. Somebody data mined it. So there's two more. The one that isn't out yet that we all know we're getting because it's right next to the impresario, and then another one. So this is tearna, their sugar bowl sweet. And look how beautiful this is. What an amazing job they did, right? Spectral. Thank you, Zenesis. Thank you for the words. I love the walls. This is usually a pale blue, but they redid it as ghostly. Yes. And here's what I was talking about with the fish tank. Isn't that amazing? I mean, just putting it in front of a painting from EHT and then having the fishies and the bubbles and everything looks incredible to me. I think it's amazing. It's a great trick, and I'm totally thinking about stealing it. But this house just in general is gorgeous. I mean, I'm a fan. So I wanted to show you folks Tearna's work because Tearna did a really good job with EHT especially. I don't know why that did that. Okay. Dark Rapture 1313 did a Telgallon with an aquarium. I'm still going until Husby gets home with coffees, and he's taking his sweet ass time. So you're stuck with me unless you want to quit, which I won't mind. So Dark Rapture 1313's aquarium in Telgallon. Yes, it is super neat. Learning things every day, right? I am. Thanks for the follow, Rayla. I gotta get things for you people. I don't have things on me. Usually I carry around some... Oh, I can send you carpets. Have some carpets, shall we? Alright. You get a Breton carpet. Linearial. Helps if I spell it right. No. If you're on NA Linearial, tell me what your name is and I'll send you a present. Rayla. No! Same for you, Rayla. If you guys are on NA, let me know. And I will send you what if you tell me your in a name. I'll just send you a present. I don't save your usernames for future use. It's literally just to send you a present. Okay. So this has 492 items, no effects. And this entire Telgallon was turned into an aquarium. Now, I've looked at your houses before. You have an insane earthtear, don't you? Yours is the earthtear that I fell over and wanted to die. It was so beautiful. I spent so much time in it. If I'm thinking of the right person, your earthtear was... I have screenshots with me saying this is the most incredible house I've ever seen. And it was. Look at his little face sticking up. I wonder if that's the thing I just got. Hey, Jimmer. We're looking at aquarium. An amazing aquarium by Dark Rapture 1313. This is Telgallon, yes. A beautifully redone Telgallon. Thank you, Lunar. Okay, let me tell you, that house, I featured it. It's spectacular. It's honestly spectacular. Honestly, 100% honestly. In fact, I learned to my love of that rock, sintered rock from you. Yeah. Oh, I hear a car, so this will be our last one. I think my hubby's back with the coffee. Oh, look, they put the pumpkin one in. Ah! I have to admit, I kind of like that guy. Yeah, it's a beautiful... It's not the only Telgallon I've seen like this, but it's the... Oh, Nyxxtrix. It's the only one I've ever seen that has, ooh, Sithis. This is all creepy as F. Creepy! Let me out! What a trick. Except that's not the door. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. We've got, somebody's fishing down here. It might just be Vivek. Lots of nooks and crannies. Beautiful, beautiful aquarium. I'm not sure, like... I'm not sure if this is not included in the contest for Ouroboros. They say no fish tanks, so I don't know if they mean actual fish tanks or if they mean being in a fish tank. So I'm gonna try to clarify that later. But I think this is very inspirational no matter what. It's a beautiful, beautiful home. Good job, Dark Rapture. And then we'll end on one thing. I gotta go to my... I want to show you one last look at Grand Topol. Now, those of you who do not know what is in my Grand Topol, you may be surprised. It's kind of surprising. Even to me, it's still surprising. When you first come in, it's got an issue, but that's because I can't fix it. But I want to show you that. Yeah, that was an amazing, amazing home. So, one last thing, and then we go. Wow, I'm lagged. I'm looking at this and realizing just how lagged I am because I can see myself in the other window. Yes, I'd say definite extreme home makeover. If any of you don't know what it is and you recognize it, tell me because that's the whole point. I'm hoping people will recognize it. Okay, so you see what I mean? It's got this issue when I first come in, but there's really nothing I can do about that. Here we are. This is my Grand Topol. Hello, Velothi! I was just going to call it, but I wanted to show people where I'm at with my Grand Topol. In case anyone might recognize it. If not, I'll tell you what it is. But I was curious to see if anyone would know what it was. But anyone knows. Alright. I'll give you one more second. It is a Breeze Home from Skyrim. And I need to fix it because this lamp is all jacked up. I messed it up. But Aside from that, it should be Bree's home. So it's meant to be anyway. Um, this is my Skyrim entry, and I will be posting pictures to compare it to at some point. It's only 182 items, so I'm thinking that at some point I am going to do the second floor, but for the moment I'm not because this was a lot of brain power. So I'm gonna try to build the second floor, but this is it. Yeah, something from Skyrim. Yeah, this is Bree's home. All right, husband's home. Coffee's here. I am calling it. I have to get things done. So I will catch you all later. I'll catch you outside later. And thanks for watching and thanks for the run. I love you guys. Yes, that is where Lydia is. That is Lydia's home. Oh, I'm just about to call it. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Yeah, it may be. We'll give it a shot.